Hello, and welcome to St. Cloud Technical and Community College's 2021 Commencement Ceremony. I'm Melissa Lindsay, the Dean of Liberal Arts and Sciences here at SCTCC, and I'm thrilled to lead you through this celebratory event. Thank you for joining us today to honor the class of 2021 graduates. To kick things off, I'd like to welcome our first speaker to the podium, the Student Senate President of SCTCC, Jacob Bertram.
Hello, fellow graduates. Just 2 years ago, a nervous high school senior walked into the main doors of the St. Cloud Technical and Community College not knowing what to expect. He was unsure of what major he should pursue or what career would suit him best. He did, however, feel that St. Cloud Technical and Community College was the right fit for him. After finally choosing his major, he was ready to start the next chapter of his life. You may be thinking that his education was his next chapter, but in fact, it was completely different. The next chapter of his life that started that day is often called the college experience. It is during that time where we find out who we truly are as human beings and what flavor of ramen noodles we like best. During that time, the young student faced the battles of real-life struggles. The struggle of finding a parking spot for his 8 a.m. class, and how high his patient level was for the long wait in line in the bookstore to buy his books. The student learned more about his athletic ability and how to successfully navigate to the Commons when culinary was serving their delicious low-cost steak. The student discovered his ability to stay up all night long to study for an exam that was not assigned until the following week. It was then that the student was haunted with the most deceiving 2 words ever spoken: time management. From that point on, his cyclone calendar became his all-knowing guide that never left his side. Just when the student was starting to become the college student he hoped he'd be, a virus called COVID-19 took over. The student was taken away from the experiences he liked most, talking with people in the hallway, eating together as a group, and being able to talk face-to-face to his peers. The virus had taken away all of that, but he was still persistent and fought through it. Even though everything was being held online, the student was still able to live up to part of the college experience. He was able to sleep in to the mere few seconds before his first class started, rolled out of bed, put on a new shirt, making sure he looked good on camera, and boom, he was ready for class. Throughout his time in college, the student learned more about himself and what kind of person he was. He was able to be involved in clubs on campus and supported the Cyclone athletic teams. He was able to be involved in the Student Senate. With everything he accomplished, it allowed him to give this address today. If you haven't figured it out already, that nervous high school senior, the goofy college student, and the pizza-loving kid was me. I hope most of you can relate to the examples I shared about the college experience. Not all of our college experiences are the same, but I hope we all can reflect on the time we spent at SCTCC. Our true college experience was cut short, but I will never forget the many lessons I learned on and off campus. I would like to thank the staff, faculty, higher administration, my instructors Becky Shan, Mark Buchanan, and Luke Green, as well as Sean Keeley and Nate Heistan for making me able to live the college experience. To the students graduating today, as you look back on your own college experience, remember all we have overcome. These years, especially the last one, was challenging, but it has prepared us for what life is truly about. It's all about change, and we have to embrace it. Let our future mission be to stay busy loving life, that we have no time for hate, regret, worry, or fear. As you throw your caps in the air, remember the wise words from Dunder Mifflin's Michael Scott. May your hats fly as high as your dreams. Good luck to the class of 2021, and go Cyclones.
Thank you, Jacob. It's my pleasure to welcome our next speaker to the podium, the President of St. Cloud Technical and Community College, Dr. Anissa Cheek.
Good afternoon. It is an honor to welcome you to your college graduation. What a special occasion befitting the special class and individuals you all are, for having thrived and survived through a pandemic that has and is changing our world forever. And I will dare to say to you that you are prepared like none other. Be proud of that and remember that when obstacles obscure your path. But I was advised by a friend that when giving graduation remarks, there are 3 B's you need to keep in mind. Be funny, be brief, and be done. I can't guarantee that I'll be funny, but I'll work on being brief and being done. This afternoon, it is a privilege for me to acknowledge your degrees as part of the first virtual, yet still personable, graduation. Today, you are still earning a diploma, degree, or certificate, and you will walk into your community with certain knowledge and skills gained from attaining a higher education. But before going anywhere, it's important to remember that your journey to get to this point was not done alone. At this time, I'd like to give you an opportunity to thank some important people who helped you travel your journey. Wherever you are, I hope you see smiling and excited faces around you. People who symbolize your massive support network of family and friends. People who have been instrumental in encouraging you during those days when you thought about giving up, or helped you get focused on those nights when you just couldn't concentrate, or even answered all your tech support calls to smooth your transition to online classes. They have been by your side and have given you inspiration and affirmation, and sometimes tough love. Class of 2021, please take this time to look around, thank your family and friends who are with you right now, or when you join them later at the end of your ceremony, to acknowledge your wonderful achievement. Next, I'd like to give you an opportunity to thank and acknowledge the amazing faculty and staff of St. Cloud Technical and Community College. We have an outstanding college because everyone who works here not only has their heart in the organization, but the organization is in their heart. And again, the transitions to embrace technology and readily pivot to virtual instruction and student support was no small feat. And what needed to be done was done out of the genuine concern and care for students. This is what contributes to a great college. Class of 2021, please take time to send a text or a shout out on social media thanking the faculty and staff who have been instrumental in your education. There are many notable achievements among today's graduates, but I think the greatest achievement is that you made it. Through the struggles and storms, the challenges and setbacks, and everything that was put before you, you made it. All 800 of you to receive over 830 degrees and certificates. And some of you are graduating with honors. Please wave your arms back and forth if that's the way you choose to celebrate, so you can enjoy this distinction with everyone around you. SCTCC students are diverse, and this year's graduates are a great representation of that fact. In the class of 2021, our youngest student is 18 years old, and our most seasoned graduate is 70 years old. Some of today's students began taking college courses from SCTCC while they were still enrolled in high school. If that's you, wave your arms around so that everyone around you can see. Approximately 40 students have a 4.0 GPA. 16 of the students hail from states other than Minnesota. 14 of our students have a home country that is someplace other than the United States. And 30 graduates are veterans of the United States military. All graduates who are veterans and those who are active duty in the reserves or in the National Guard, Please wave your arms for everyone around you to see. Congratulations to all of you and to your families. Now, while your final exams may be over, I still have one final test for all the students. It will require your active participation and careful listening. I have 3 questions for you. And for each question, though I can't see you, I want you to wave your arms around for each statement that applies to you. How many of you are the first in your family to earn a college degree? Please wave your arms back and forth if you're about to become a first-generation college graduate. Now, please wave your arms if you've ever been told sometime in your past that you were not college material or that you needed to give up on your dream of earning a college credential. Start waving now. Finally, please wave your arms if you plan to continue to live here in the St. Cloud region as you put your degree to work for you and your family. I congratulate each and every one of you for your hard work and perseverance. We know that each SCTCC student juggles multiple life responsibilities, including family, work, and this year we can add homeschooling, virus screenings, vaccines, and everything that goes along with managing these commitments. We know that it took a lot for you to get to this point, and we are honored that you entrusted us to be partners in your success. But your journey does not end here, and we want you to know that as you progress in your life. If you need us, we will always be here for you. Perseverance pays. You are all college material, and you have done everything needed to earn this remarkable success. Your families, friends, and the entire St. Cloud community are inspired and encouraged by you. Now comes the moment where I'm supposed to give you some sage advice, pearls of wisdom to help shape your thinking and your life for years to come. I could recite a list, but they're timing me over here. So I'll leave you with a few nuggets of practical advice. Another set of B's. First, be present. Whether it's at work, at your place of worship, while volunteering or spending time with family or friends, be present. There's an old saying that 95% of life is just showing up. But showing up isn't enough. You need to be seen and be engaged, mentally, physically, emotionally, and now even virtually. Being present is not a passive activity. It's a vivid experience where you intentionally connect with people and your surroundings in order to gain a greater appreciation for the beauty of things, both big and small, that are right in front of you. Second, be heard. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter." You each have a voice. Use it. You will each do this in different ways, but no one should ever be wondering what you think or why you think it. One of the virtues of higher education is developing your ability to think independently and communicate clearly. You will all be in situations professionally and personally where you should and need to be heard because you have something important to say, a viewpoint, a perspective, an opinion, an idea. Being heard is your way of contributing to the larger conversation of society. And you not only have a right, you have a responsibility to speak up about things that matter. Third, be you. You have matured and grown during your time at SCTCC, and the experiences you've had along the way have made you you. Celebrate the person you are becoming, embrace the person you are, and share that person with the world. You will continue to change and grow, and that's a good thing. As you do, don't be ashamed of your evolution and embrace the notion that you have the capacity to change your mind, to change your attitude, to change your behavior, to change your circumstances and surroundings. All in support of what you need, what you value, and what you need from one another in the world to build a stronger community. The legacy of the class of 2021 is one of strength and adaptability. You have added greatly to the SCTCC culture and campus community. You have left a lasting mark on the soul of our college and helped us gain clarity about why this work matters, who we aspire to be as a campus community, and what work is still yet to be done. I join everyone celebrating with you today in saying how proud we are about what you have accomplished and being excited about what you will continue to do for yourselves, your families, your friends, and for your entire community. Class of 2021, congratulations and much success as you continue your journey.
Thank you, President Cheek, for such inspiring words. Our next message comes from the mayor of the city of St. Cloud, Dave Kleiss. Mayor Kleiss is the longest-serving mayor in St. Cloud history, and his support of education and SCTCC in that time has been essential to the continued success of the college. I'm proud to welcome up to the stage the mayor of St. Cloud, Dave Kleiss.
Well, hello, and I want to first and foremost congratulate you on your success. It's an honor for me. I'm Dave Kleiss, the mayor of St. Cloud, and it is such a special day for you, I know, for your family, for all who have been involved on your journey. I want to not only congratulate you, but thank you. Many of you have been involved in your community while you're attending. Many of you have been involved for a very long time. It's that part of engagement in a community that makes you successful. It was Benjamin Franklin who said, "Tell me something and I'll forget. Teach me and I may remember. Involve me and I'll learn." So take those lessons through the rest of your life. I know you will succeed. You will be part of the change in any community that you have. It was Gandhi who said, be the change you want to see in the world. So make an impact. Quoted a couple of people. There's one other person I always like to quote at commencement, and that is Dwight Schrute. Dwight Schrute was from a series called The Office. Many of you may know what that is, or was. So it's a little timed and dated now, but the quote is not. He would say that before I ever make a big decision to do something in my life, I'd ask myself one question. Would an idiot do that? And if the answer is no, I wouldn't do it. Good advice for you. Again, congratulations, and I wish you much success.
Thank you, Mayor Kleiss, for that encouraging message. Our next speaker is both an alum of SCTCC as well as our keynote speaker, Hani Jacobson. After earning her nursing degree from SCTCC in 2012, Hani went to work at CentraCare in St. Cloud, where she still works to this day. In 2019, Hani became a community health specialist at CentraCare, working in the community to promote health and wellness, specifically things like cancer screenings, immunizations, and educating marginalized communities about general wellness. This past October, for her impressive work in the community related to COVID education, specifically within the Somali population, Hani was awarded the Virginia McKnight Binger Unsung Hero Award, awarded to 4 Minnesotans each year in recognition of their positive impact on Minnesotan communities. From SCTCC alum to award-winning health specialist, it is my absolute honor to welcome up to the podium Hani Jacobson.
Thank you, Melissa, for that kind introduction. It is with great honor and gratitude that I can share this special day of celebration with you all. This is my first commencement speech, and I'm proud to be doing it here at SCTCC. This is where I first experienced college life and started my nursing career. I can feel the intensity of emotions filling this virtual space as you close one chapter of your life and start a new one. I want to congratulate you all on not only completing your degrees, but doing it so during a global pandemic. You are all heroes. I want to take a moment to remember those that we have lost and continue to lose since this pandemic has started last year. We have all been affected in some way, big or small. As a public health nurse, I witnessed the devastation it has caused in our communities, our businesses, our schools, and our homes. Not only did we lose loved ones, friends, and family members, this pandemic has also left a lasting trauma in our hearts and minds. Despite all of this devastation, because of your resilience and commitment to perseverance, you have overcome. The fact that you are sitting here today is a true testament to your commitment and dedication. And for that, I say congratulations. I want to share a story about my own personal hero, my mother. You see, my mother never had the opportunity to get a formal education or work outside the home. She grew up at a time when the only opportunities for women and girls were limited to housework and childbearing. This is very important work, to be sure. However, I believe that every woman should have the right to choose it for herself. My mom never had the chance to learn how to read or write in any language. Yet she is rich with knowledge, stories, and compassion. She always valued education, women's rights, community, and most of all, a love for others. At a young age, she dedicated her life to raising her family. After many years and many children, a civil war broke out in my home country of Somalia. The life we have grown accustomed to suddenly vanished. Our home, schools, and community were destroyed. My mother not only managed to bring us to safety as we fled on foot while bullets were raining down all around us, she managed to save an entire community. Our escape took many months. It was a long journey, but we eventually found safety in a refugee camp. Many people died of injuries, infectious disease, famine, dehydration, and mental health breakdowns. Still, my mom was determined that she was going to save as many people as she could. She tended to wounds, nursed the sick, figured out ways to find food and clean water, and started fires at night to keep us warm. My mom was never bitter or angry about the cards she was dealt. Instead, she used her life lessons to inspire others with the message that being kind and building community is always the right choice. Her willingness to be selfless and caring in the face of tragedy is what inspired me to do the work that I do in our community. I will never fill her shoes, but I will always strive to live up to her example. During the last year, I, along with many other healthcare providers around the world, were challenged in ways we never could have imagined. No amount of public health crisis training could have prepared me for the challenges of a global pandemic. Yet we came together, worked as a team, persevered, and grew even more resilient. We showed up and did what needed to be done to take care of our community. We stayed strong when things were falling apart around us. What kept me going was the support and encouragement from our community. The compassion and kindness we received from others was intense and something that I will forever hold dear to my heart. It made my sense of purpose towards community health and wellness even stronger. It re-energized and forced me to think outside the box. It is moments of despair that help us become innovative and grow ever more fierce, and for that I am grateful. I'm going to leave you today with one of my favorite quotes. It is the Japanese proverb, fall 7 times, stand up 8. This quote is especially meaningful to me because in life we are bound to experience hardship. Although falling is not something we choose, getting back up is a choice we must make. Change does not come to those who sit still. You're here because you did not sit still. You have faced every challenge life has thrown at you. Be proud of yourselves. Be kind and gentle to yourselves and each other. Be your own biggest fan. Show gratitude by taking care of others. With that message, I say congratulations and I wish you all continued success in your next chapter. Thank you.
Thank you, Hani, for your uplifting and timely address to your very soon-to-be fellow alums of SCTCC. Next, we have a short video to show our graduating class just how proud we are of you.
Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Malcolm X. Congratulations, class of 2021. Whoa, it's really loud.
Congratulations, graduates of 2021 from Wellness Resource Services.
Good luck in your next chapters. Come back to visit us.
Congratulations, class of 21.
Congratulations from the LAS faculty.
Woo!
Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations on graduating, Cyclones. In a world full of ponies, be a unicorn. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Hey, SCTCC grads. Congratulations from Dean Mendez.
Congratulations, education students. I'm so proud of you.
Congratulations, class of 2021. It's an achievement, and it's been a heck of a year. Good for you.
To all SCTCC graduates, we hope you take 5 and enjoy your accomplishment. We hope you get a huge payday and make well over $100,000 a year. Congratulations, and we love you to pieces.
So congratulations, class of 2021. Way to persevere during these trying times, but you stuck with it and accomplished your goals. So congratulations.
Congratulations, 2021 SCTCC graduates.
We wish you all the best. From Julie and Deanne in Human Resources.
Congratulations, good luck!
Congratulations, SCTCC's class of 2021. Go Cyclones!
Congratulations to all of the students from the education program. I'm so proud of you. Well done.
Congratulations, 2021 SCTCC grads.
Especially Marketing Work Studies, Esther and Camilla.
Go forth and be awesome.
Congratulations on your successful graduation. I'm very proud of all of you, and hopefully you have great, successful careers ahead of you.
Congratulations, graduates! فارغ التحصیلتون مبارک e migliori auguri per la vostra laurea. In bocca al lupo.
Congratulations, Cyclones. We're all very proud of you.
Congratulations, Dental City class of 2021. Want to say to everyone, a huge congratulations. You've mastered Zoom through COVID.
Congratulations, class of 2021. Way to prepare yourself for the future of Zoom meetings and everything else that comes with the pandemic.
To my marketing and design students, congratulations, you did it!
Félicitations, classe de 2021.
Congratulations, SCTCC grads!
From the library, we're so proud of you!
Congrats, SCTCC class of 2021. You've put in the hard work. It's time to exhale, celebrate, and be proud of yourselves. Go Cyclones!
Congratulations, graduates!
Hey, cardiovascular technology students, you did it! Congratulations, class of 2021.
Congratulations, SCTCC grads. To quote Rodney Dangerfield, always look out for number 1, but don't step on number 2.
Congratulations to all you graduates. And remember to help others as you have time and as you prosper.
2021 graduates, congratulations on making it to graduation day. Your future is so bright, gotta wear shades. Best of luck to all of you.
Thank you everyone who participated and made that last video possible. I think I speak for our entire Cyclone community when I say that we are immensely proud of the way our 2021 graduates have personified everything amazing about SCTCC. And we can't wait to see what your futures hold. To officially confer the degrees, diplomas, and certificates to our graduates, I'd like to welcome Dr. Ken Matthews, SCTCC's Interim Vice President of Student Affairs and Institutional Effectiveness, to the podium next.
It is my honor to present these candidates who have met all of the requirements of their degree. By the authority of the Board of Trustees, the Chancellor of Minnesota State Colleges and Universities, and the faculty and administration of St. Cloud Technical and Community College, I now confer upon you the certificate, diploma, and degrees, Associate of Applied Science, Associate of Science, and Associate in Arts, with all the rights and privileges thereto pertaining. You may now move your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Matthews. We've arrived at the long-awaited moment of recognizing our graduates. So without any further ado, I present to you the St. Cloud Technical and Community College class of 2021. Congratulations to each and every one of our 2021 SCTCC graduates and your achievements to reach this momentous occasion. On behalf of everyone at St. Cloud Technical and Community College, we are proud of you and wish you the greatest success in your future. You will always be part of our Cyclone community. Thanks to everyone for viewing today, and to the SCTCC class of 2021, it's time to celebrate. Go Cyclones! Jazz hands.